Hey guys, Anime West Reacts. This is my review for Plunderer episode 5. Triggered my reaction to it, but for whatever reason, my OBS just acted up and was lagging, taking a long time for stopping the recording. So when I stopped it, turned out the entire video was messed up. So yeah, I'm just doing a review this week for it. Just don't feel like re-recording the entire reaction again. But yeah, it was a pretty good episode. We had the continuation of the fight against Hito or Licked and Jail. And yeah, pretty awesome fight they had. Until, or it was a pretty awesome fight. Licked was completely overpowered, or Jail was overpowering Licked, it seemed like. And Licked even tried to use his like dive bomb attack thing that we saw him use against that other guy in the first episode, but it does work on Jail. And so yeah, taking the upper hand and pretty much like putting Licked on like lockdown, pretty much like he like binds his arms to like the sides of him where he can't move anymore. And he starts asking him questions because they had like a fist fight, and like Jail took Lick's sword, and then they had like an actual sparring kind of fight. And Jail was pretty much shocked because of the fact that Lick like took a stance immediately, like the same kind of stance he uses. And so Jail was pretty shocked by it, and so after he catches him, he pretty much starts like interrogating him and asking him a bunch of questions, like how he knew that fighting style, because it's apparently only taught to the royal military, like officers of this country. So it's like, how does Lick know this fighting style if it's only taught to these people, or taught to the royal kind of like royal guards essentially? But Lick won't answer his questions, so he pretty much resorts to torturing, or like makes his like chain whip type thing with all these like spikes on it, and he's about to start like, or he does like swing at Licked, but then Len jumps in the way because she said she can't watch it anymore, and so she's just pretty much like there to stop the fighting. So yeah, then Jail pretty much notes about her, about how she's kind of lazy, but she's not really lazy, as Licked points out later. And so he takes one of the flyers and he like tears it up in front of her, kind of thing. And then Licked finally stops playing around. He actually, or pretty much, he tears the thing up in front of her and pretty much says, "Do you not remember my convictions?" And then she says no, like in a kind of scared / sad voice. And that's when pretty much she starts to apologize, but then Lick tells her not to. And then he pretty much takes off the actual gloves, I guess you could say. He stops holding back because he was trying not to actually like destroy the town, because of Len saying that, what Len said before about protecting the town and stuff like that. So he was actually like holding back, trying not to destroy the place. That's why he couldn't cut through Jail's iron before. And so seeing Jail pretty much disregard Len's like hard work makes Rihito, or makes Licked pretty much take the gloves off, actually use this like kind of power, and then Jail starts to get pushed back, but then the place that Len is at, because like their willpower or like strength that they're using against each other starts like actually like shattering the earth under them. And so Len is like sitting next to a cliff, and so their like force pretty much ends up making the cliff break. So as soon as that happens, she starts falling. Jail and Lick have to like stop their fight. Jail immediately turns around and jumps to go save her, but Lick is just faster, and so he catches her and pretty much just has like a comedy moment where he's like, "You're heavy," pretty much, and so when he sees Jail, he like tosses tosses her to him, and pretty much Jail says the same thing after they get back on stable ground, that she's heavy, and just drops her. But then he remembers Lick's word, and he's like a little bit nicer, pretty much. He uses his ability pretty much to make like a playground for the children. But because of the fact that they have to leave after a certain amount of time, he says that he has to be within a certain amount of like area of it, or it won't last. So he pretty much tells them to like prop it up pretty much in a way, because like he makes like the whole playground pretty much. So he just tells them to like take some wood and stuff and like set it next to it, or build it onto it, so that way when they have to leave, that it doesn't all just fall apart because they're not there. And then the little girl, it's actually kind of funny, comes up and shoves her doll at him pretty much, meaning like because he broke it, so she brings it to him for him to fix it, which he does pretty much reluctantly. And then that's pretty much the episode. And after that, we just have a brief kind of moment with Lick kind of just in the forest after he got away. But yeah, that's pretty much the episode. So this is just the review half. And like I said, I tried to record a reaction and my OBS just messed up really badly. So no reaction this week. You're just getting a review because I don't feel like re-recording the reaction. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like on it, comment down below, subscribe, share it. Check out the links down below to Twitter, Twitch, Discord, all that stuff down below in the description and comment section. And yeah, sorry about the reaction half, but